Good morning. I'm live. Good morning. I'm alive here looking at this recorder, and I am alive in this world today. Thank you for joining me this morning. I'm on my own again this morning in my recordings, and I'm going to do my very best. If I always try to do things in excellence. It's a fine day, just a little tiny nip in the air. But we're ready for spring. You know, we're going to spring forward next week with our time. And I'm looking forward to springing forward, not only with the time, but in my life. I want to spring forward every day of my life. I don't want to look back and be drugged back into the past that I came from. I'm springing forward. I want all borders and mountains and everything to be moved out of my way today, from this day forward. This is March 1st. We're in another month. We're still in a new year. You can make this new year just the way you want it to be. And I want you to know that it's in your hands. It's in your minds. It's in how you build that backbone to make you strong and to give you courage and for you to be fearless to do what needs to be done to make yourself happy. Do whatever it takes to make yourself happy. Positive things that you do to make yourself happy. Today, being March 1st, I want to let you know that our topic today is about I don't want you to give up on being happy. When you think about your life, you might be thinking about how old you are and how quickly time has passed you since whatever it was that happened in your life. You're wondering how you got to where you are now. You are sad because you didn't finish what you started. You didn't do what you were supposed to do. You know you should have done it, but you didn't. And you didn't live up to your parents, your grandparents, your aunts and uncles, or even your expectations. That's okay though. As you look back now, life is more difficult than you thought it was at first. You didn't expect that you would drop out of high school. Most of us don't know that. You didn't expect that you would not enroll in college and get a college degree. You didn't expect to get pregnant at a young age or become a teen father. You didn't expect any of that because we don't predict the future like that for ourselves. You never thought about becoming homeless or being without a mother or a father. You didn't expect to become ill, but thank God you are better now, and that's all that counts. So you still have an opportunity to get busy in this life and make yourself happy. You didn't expect to be unmarried for this length of time. You didn't expect to be driving a jalopy while you seeing everybody else driving all these beautiful fancy cars, but it's okay, you got a car. You didn't expect for your support team, your ride or die, your rocks to die. You didn't expect for your mate not to provide for your family like grandpa and granddaddy did. You didn't expect that you would drift away from your loving family ever. You never thought that you would not want to be around them. You didn't expect that you would have to work 2 jobs to make ends meet. You didn't expect that your child would be born with a handicap or autistic and so forth and so on. If you think about it, all these episodes are part of living a life. Now, the only thing that you have done wrong is decided to accept that this is just how your life is going to be for you, full of unhappy, drama, trauma, and challenging issues. You've given up on setting and accomplishing goals and decided to just live to get by. To not even spend time trying to figure out how to make yourself happy with the cards you've been dealt in life. I want you to know, no matter how old you are or how old your goals are, you do not have to give up on setting and accomplishing goals. Not at all, until the day you die. Know that it doesn't have to be this way. You can regain your happiness if you put in just a little tiny work. So this week, our assignment is to shake off sadness and pick up some happiness. From every corner you turn, I want you to pick up some happiness from this day forward. Pick it up. We have been stuck before in our life. Sometimes we are bored, we're scared, we're feeling lost, distraught, feeling unworthy, ashamed, not knowing what to do next. Well, I just told you what to do. Shake off the sadness and pick up the happiness at every corner you turn, everywhere you go. Well, it's time to bring meaning into your life. I need for you to express to someone how you're feeling, if you're feeling bad and sad. And I want you to be surprised. You will be surprised automatically to know that someone else is feeling just like you. I need for you to work on projects. I need for you to show your skills and abilities. We all have skills and abilities. We have hidden talent that have not been cultivated. Hidden talent that have not been cultivated. So it's time for you to start cultivating, to start baking a cake or a pie and sharing it with someone and hearing someone say, that's good. If you like sewing, cooking, cleaning, reading, writing, do that. But the happiness piles up when you share. If you love children and you want to do right by them, I need for you to find yourself some children to mentor to. It doesn't matter what skills or abilities they have or you have. It has to do with you doing something positive and sharing your creative skills and abilities with us all the time. Know that you do not have to be perfect, but you must try daily to make a positive change in your life. Continue to work on building your backbone by talking to yourself. I want you to pick up the happiness and give yourself good advice. Like you're able to give someone else good advice, I want you to give yourself some good advice. Don't forget, you can always talk to someone you can trust. You can even tell yourself sometime, even though I know I'm not perfect, I'm going to continue to make and live a happy life. And regardless of my circumstances, I'm going to continue to embrace life and encourage myself and try something new each and every day. Something new, positive. You put the limits on yourself, and guess what? You're the only one that can take the limits off of you. You have to take the limits off. Take the limits off will allow you to change your attitude. To change your attitude, you need to be true to self and true to others. Don't avoid your problems. Confront them. Hit them head on. Weigh your options when you're confronting your problems to discover the best options to promote your positive, your best attitude, and receive greater benefits and advantages in all situations, in all your life circumstances. Smile not only on the outside, but I need for you to smile and be lit up in the outside when it comes to overcoming your obstacles. Know that our greatest happiness comes when we help other people. We help other people in all situations. I didn't say let people use you. I said when you help them, give them a little tiny help. Try sitting and thinking about your actions and reactions for 10 minutes or more, or 10 minutes or more a day. Preferably in the AM when it's quiet, in the morning. But any time is fine. Just sit, find a quiet place and think about you. The point here is to remember, regardless of what time you do it, to do it every day, to think about yourself. Spend more time counting your blessings every day. You have more blessings than you think about. Think about your blessings. Make it a habit to write 3 things down a day that you are grateful for. 3, even though we have unlimited blessings, write them down. Rather than throwing shade all the time at your brothers and sisters, let someone know you appreciate them. Stop throwing shade. Stop the negative conversations day in and day out and focus on positive topics. Change your routine. Eliminate the stresses. Whatever it is in your life, eliminate those stresses. Spend your time walking and thinking about you and how you're going to be happy. And use YouTube to learn how to bake a cake if you don't know how to make a cake or a pie. If you don't know how, use YouTube. In my day, we use recipe books, and I still do use recipe books. But my point here is do whatever it takes to de-stress you. Change your routine so you can get some relief. If you got an unhealthy habit or habits, try replacing the bad habits with good habits. Next time you need to release those emotions at once. If someone make you mad, don't hold it in. If you can't tell the person off like you want to because you want to be a better person, write it down. Write it down and say everything you want to say. As long as you get the anger out of your spirit, burn that sucker after you write it down, tear it up. But anyway, it's not in you. I don't want anger to be stuck in your spirit because that changes your spirit. If you're sad, I need for you to go in a corner and cry. You don't have to cry in front of people. You can take private time alone and cry. We need to let the negative emotions out that you're experiencing. We need to release it in a non-violent way so that we don't harbor all of that negativity inside of us. This is just a few of suggestions that are important for developing your inner being. Contrary to what you believe, you can restart your life to be happy again any day you want to. As you continue to go through your life daily, take some of the advice given. You will be happy you did. I don't have all the answers, but I'm trying. Please know that I'm trying. Please continue to call and text, and I apologize to some whose calls that I missed last week. But do call again. You can also leave a message, and I will call you back. I want you to continue to keep the texts and the messages coming to 850-655-0634. Send comments to Change Tomorrow Today 365@gmail.com, or you can visit our website at changetomorrowtoday365.org. And before I close, I want to wish my oldest daughter a happy birthday, and I send her all my love. And I want to send love to you as well. Thank you for joining me today. And I hope to see you again next Sunday. Don't forget your assignment. You're shaking off all sadness and pulling in all the happiness. And you want to find all the happiness around every corner you turn. Even if someone's trying to make a mess of your life. I want you to smile and shake it off. When you get angry, let it out. You might not be able to tell a person off. It's okay. Because we have to be careful. We have to stay in a certain form. We have to treat each other the way we want to be treated. That's what we have to do. Smile and just shake it off and go on about your business unbothered. Don't let them see you're bothered about anything someone might do to hinder your growth in life, to hinder you smiling. Just smile yourself right through your problems and through your drama and your trauma, and you keep smiling on the outside, and all of a sudden in the inside smiling too, because you didn't get stressed out because of some drama and trauma that might have been afflicted on you because of other people's issues or about some life issues, or about the cards that you've been dealt. You let those cards know that you know how to work through this, and you know how to work through this in a positive, strong way. And you build and flex your muscles, and you get through it. And you smile, and you figure out what your best options to do whatever needs to be done. All the time, not just summertime, not just one day, but they're every day of the week. There's 1 through 7 days that we have an opportunity to change, and we call that a week. So we're in a new year. Act like you're in a new year. You left the old years behind, and that's a good thing. Walk into your favor. Imagine all the mountains and obstacles and darts and knives and arrows and hammers and axes, all that being thrown away from you, no longer in front of you, moved out of your way. And it's a clear path on a narrow road. You stay on that narrow road and you keep going forward. Don't let anyone take you off the narrow road if they try, because distractions come all the time. Distractions come even the more when things are going well. But you have still got to smile your way through it. You got to know that your Creator is watching, and if you believe in prayer, which I do, you let Him know how you're feeling and what you need to happen. And if you believe, you shall receive. Remember now, my disclaimer is that I'm not trying to push my faith onto you. But there is someone available for you, and I want you to know this, that you can talk to. You might not be able to see them. If you spend a little time with this person, the Creator, you can feel Him. And with the feeling, you can talk to Him 24 hours, 7 days a week. That's my belief. Try it. If you haven't tried something before and it didn't work, give this a try. Talking to the Creator, the Lord God Almighty Most High. Thank Him for all He has done, all that He has given you so far. and go forward and walk in it like a king and a queen. Love yourself first, and then the love you have for yourself, spread it. If no one doesn't want the love, it's okay. Move on to the next person. There's plenty of people around here who would appreciate a smiling face and love. You know, one of my pet peeves is when I'm walking in front of someone and I hold the door behind the person behind me, and they walk through the door. Don't get upset. You did right. You were showing what's called a normal courtesy. We got enough abnormal and disrespectful people now, so we got to just teach the generations coming behind us more courtesies. And so you did the right thing, so don't just get discouraged. The person behind you doesn't appreciate you holding the door for them, because you could have let the door slam in their face, but that's rude. So don't be rude, you know. So I want you to remember, and I think I'm over my time, so let me close this out. Don't forget to text me. Don't forget to write me. I'll be trying to get to that phone. Sometimes I'm with someone, and so when it rings, sometimes I'm not able to answer that phone. But if you would leave a message, I promise you, I'll call you back as soon as I possibly can. So don't get discouraged because you can't get me. When you finally get the courage to call me again. I'm right there waiting. I promise you, 24 hours, 7 days a week. I'm walking in my purpose, trying to do my best to do whatever it takes. And so until next Sunday, I bid you farewell. Go out and shake off some sadness. Start right now, shaking it off. I don't want to do this anymore. I want to be happy and start making positive plans to get happy. Until next Sunday, I bid you farewell. Goodbye. Thank you for joining me.